Blox Fruits today. As we know, it has a lot of fruits, especially with this new update 23. But the real question is, which one is the best? Well, if you want to know that in all fruits ranked, as well as why they are ranked the way they are, make sure to watch this video till the end. Today's shoutouts go to these guys. If you want a shoutout in the next video, just leave a like and tell me in the comments your favorite fruits in the Blox Fruits. We have got 39 fruits to rank, so let's get started right away. As you can see, we have all fruits here, and 5 tiers, so we will start with the less rare and go to more rare fruits. Let's go. Rocket fruit, C tier. Some may say that it's a bit high for the cheapest fruit in the game, but in reality that is the reason why it's so high. It's really cheap. Spin fruit, C tier. It's the fruit you pick for farming when you're just starting out, and it's not much more expensive than the previous fruit. Chop fruit, C tier. It's mid, but the only thing good about it is that you're immune to swords, which can be really beneficial at the start of the game. Spring fruit, D tier. This fruit is really unpractical for using and it's just trash. Please don't use it. Bomb fruit, C tier. It has really high damage, but that's the only good side of it, so it's really mid. Smoke fruit, B tier. Now this is one of the best starter fruits. Why? Well, that is because for only 100k Pella you can get an elemental fruit and get the dodging ability, which is insanely OP for beginners. So if you are a beginner, make sure to get it. Spike fruit, C tier. It's an average starter fruit that does okay in both PvP and grinding. But if you can, I recommend you to get a different starter fruit. Flame fruit, A tier. It has insanely high damage and it's overpowered for PvP, especially if you awaken it. Falcon fruit, D tier. I never loved this fruit because it has really weak moves and low damage. I can understand you only if you use this fruit because of the flight ability. Ice fruit, S tier. First S tier fruit, and there is a reason for that. That is because this fruit is incredibly strong and is user friendly, which means that it's pretty easy to use and good for beginners. Also, it's not that expensive. Sand fruit, A tier. This fruit is really good for PvP and is user friendly as well. Dark fruit, S tier. If you have encountered a dark fruit user, then you know what I am talking about. But if you haven't, it may be a bit hard to land all moves, but if you have good aim, then this fruit is a beast in PvP. Ghost fruit, C tier. Even though it was reworked, it's still not that great, but it can be functional. Diamond fruit, B tier. It's very good, especially because you gain a huge HP boost, which can be beneficial both in PvP and grinding levels. Light fruit, S tier. This fruit comes easily in the top 3 fruits in my opinion. Why? Well, you get your own sword that you can spam M1S with and sweep through the enemies like butter. And don't get me started on the mobility with the flight move. So it really is the first sea goat. Rubber fruit, B tier. I mean, this fruit isn't really that good or bad, but it's used only by the people that use it because of anime. Barrier fruit, B tier. Barrier fruit is more used for trolling and overall fun rather than using it for competitive thing. Magma fruit, A tier. This fruit can almost be in the S tier. It has insanely high damage that makes it really good for PvP, and for grinding as well. Quake fruit, S tier. This fruit has it all. It's insanely powerful when you're good at it, so just use it for some time and you will be good. Buddha fruit, S tier. It's the best fruit in Blox Fruits in certain ways, which we can speculate about. Obviously there are better options when it comes to PvP, but it's definitely number 1 when it comes to grinding normal enemies. Love fruit, B tier. It has good stuns and combos, but overall pretty mid. Spider fruit, A tier. It's that fruit that if you master some combos you're unstoppable, so it's insane. Sound fruit, S tier. High damage and clean moves. Nothing more to say about this piece of art. Phoenix fruit, A tier. It's really strong with the healing and it has really nice transformation. Portal fruit, S tier. It has one of the greatest mobilities in the whole game. You can basically teleport to any island whenever you want, and also it has great combos. Rumble fruit, S tier. It's well known for the stuns that this fruit has, so we don't have to say anything else. Pain fruit, A tier. I mean, it's decent. Blizzard fruit, A tier. It's insanely powerful and versatile. You can make a lot of good builds with it. Gravity fruit, A tier. This one could easily be an S tier, but it's really slow. Mammoth fruit, S tier. It has really high damage and it's one of the newest fruits, so we gotta take that in as well. Dragon fruit, S tier. Once this fruit was the meta for PvP, but still it's insanely good. Dough fruit, S tier. When you start flipping, it's the fruit you will choose. It's good in every aspect and can carry you out against any other fruit if you know how to use it properly. Shadow fruit, A tier. It's really strong if you master it. Venom fruit, S tier. Honestly, I find venom very toxic, but it is an insanely good fruit. Control fruit, A tier. It's one of the most versatile fruits and it's relatively easy to learn. Spirit fruit, A tier. It has extremely high damage, but honestly it may be better for grinding rather than PvP. but it's decent in both. Leopard fruit, S tier, it's the most dominant fruit and there is no doubt in that. Kitsune fruit, S tier, it's good for using, but as of right now this fruit has insanely high trading value, so if you get it you can trade it for a lot of valuable things. And the last fruit, T-Rex, S tier, I probably don't even have to say anything about this one, you already know the drill. So, this is our tier list. It's based off my experience and research, so it may be a bit different from your tier list. Also keep in mind, order of the fruits in the tiers doesn't matter anything here. So guys, if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and a sub to let me know that I should make more useful videos like this one. Thanks for watching and see you soon.